It's
Let's do that,
it's
right?
gorillas with Rome.
Someone throw so many things. Hi,
Because
everybody.
Sublime was a band that had a lead singer
And then they died.
who died.
Yeah.
And then now they're just called Sublime with Rome, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because
they-
Rome is the guy that took over his lead
Yeah, but
vocals.
they did the Long Beach Dub All Stars for many years after Sublime folded.
Mhm.
But then they were just like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah, let's just
Let's
do it
just-
with this guy. It's Sublime with this guy named
like-
Rome.
It's Queen with Adam Lambert.
Oh no! Tell she it's a music joke. You should look up the band Sublime and then get into their music and
I
then
don't
find
think she
out
was
the
born.
lead singer.
She was not born before
It's true.
he died.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this would be classic music.
rock.
Classic rock
Classic rock.
Yeah, this would be
Sublime.
classic rock.
It is. It's
from
so
20
good.
years ago.
Holy
Yeah.
shit! That's like Godsmack is classic rock.
Stop it.
It is.
It's classical rock.
Yo, if it turns on, I bet you know every word to every song.
Fuck, I only know Voodoo.
No, you probably know the one from Scorpion King.
far away. That's the one I
When
know.
I hear the snake bite.
Yeah, see, everyone knows these fucking
I
lyrics.
just saw them live last year.
My personal conspiracy theory is that everyone knows Godsmack lyrics.
Well, you're right. I do. There used to be there used to be an
Bulletproof?
MTV show called Fear.
Oh, I can't play the music.
No, you
right
can't.
now.
There used to be a show called Fear where it was like a paranormal show before those were real, like real into the zeitgeist.
Sure.
Where they send all these teens with like camera contraptions into haunted places, and that Voodoo by Godsmack was the theme song. So
Nice.
not nice. I went and rewatched that show. It's fucking dog shit. I don't know why I was so scared of it when I was 12.
Yeah.
So far away.
I didn't see the sticker on what Tristan was drinking, and I thought he was drinking out of like a used like shell from a tank. I'm like, that's pretty fucking badass.
It's a slurm ball.
No, I didn't see that.
No,
Just
it's
like
not legible.
the shine on it, the angle. No, I see that it's slurm. I see that.
But it's actually water.
Whoo!
It's spent
Ah.
brass.
I got that Red Bull flowing through me.
Yeah.
I would
sip.
like some.
Ha! That's all it takes, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Previously on Botched.
We're cut in an American maze of freedomation where we have to stop the deep fryer and save America from my brother Enrique. Jorge.
What?
Javier? It's Javier.
Save him from. He's the one who sent you. All right.
I like to have this new concept that every recap we do for the rest of the season has nothing to do with the episode that we recorded before.
That's fine.
I mean,
It's been
aren't all of them like that?
I mean, kind
Kinda.
of, but like sometimes we're like, oh, what did we do last week? Ah, it doesn't matter. Let's
Like
just make
previously
it up
on
from now.
Botched. I spent a lot of time working on my sand garden, and you know the succulents are looking really good. Thank God Perkins isn't allowed in my quarters anymore.
Previously on Botched. I spent the whole night reprogramming the clock on my microwave. It still flashes double zeros. It mocks me and makes me angry.
That's a keeper.
Yakish, what about the VCR?
I don't even. I threw it into the vacuum of space.
It's my peanut butter
We're
jelly
a
holder.
Betamax family, and I have told you this years after years.
Or about Laserdisc.
Hello, listeners. Welcome back to episode 30.
I think this is a one-man Phil show.
7.
Just let Phil do the whole
9.
thing.
I don't even want to be here.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 37th episode of our 5th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start where we left off last time, as the party is still in the puzzle dungeon of America. Not much for puzzles, because they're stupid.
Well, they watched that one National Treasure historical document and decided to make everything like it.
Yeah, why not? You guys have entered into a room that has 6 statues seated, similar to the Lincoln Memorial of
But there's 6 of
presidents.
them.
But there's 6. 3 on each wall. And I believe I said this last time, but I'll say it again. You have what looks to be Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, Teddy Roosevelt on your left. And on your right, Donald Trump, Richard Nixon, and Ronald Reagan on the right. And at the end of the room, there is a door with a what appears to be, it looks like it's made of gold, and it has symbology that looks an awful lot like the one side of a dollar bill.
Symbology.
Yeah, symbology.
Sorry, I'm writing down the presidents, but I only remembered 3 of them. Can you go through those again?
And say them.
Washington, Jefferson.
Left bad, right good.
Wash, Jefferson.
Doesn't matter what they are. I shoot all those statues on the left.
Okay, you just fire.
Yeah.
All right, roll to attack.
On the left, that was the first one. You're killing Wafferson.
I'm sorry, Walverson?
Waffleson.
Waffles.
General Waffleson.
Jefferson is the first one, right?
The one that would be closest to you would be Teddy Roosevelt.
All right, let's shoot that motherfucker.
Okay.
Pew pew!
Genital waffling.
I got a 11.
Yeah, it'll hit. Since they're just
It's a
sitting there not
statue.
moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. Roll damage.
Cool.
Move your mic in front of your mouth
Why?
so that people can hear it. There you go.
I'm pretty sure they could hear me. I didn't want to pop, but also that
6
it's
damage.
a matter of the camera.
Well, you can
Six damage.
Move.
6 damage.
Six,
How many damage?
6.
Six damage.
6 damage.
Now it feels cockeyed, Phil.
Well,
Just-
you're a dumb
Just
cock.
throw me off here, Phil.
I'm sorry that I want people on the podcast.
They could hear it.
To see you.
You're not even centered in your shot.
No, because I got the merch over here.
Oh, is
Have
that
you ever
really
heard of
helping?
negative space,
we
Philip?
got
It's
a sale
artistic.
this week,
okay?
so maybe.
I have heard about negative space, but that's not how this works.
Yeah, because this campaign takes place in actual space.
Bam, got him.
Damn it. How much damage did you say? 6?
40.
6.
46 damage.
So you shoot Teddy Roosevelt in like shoulder-ish region.
No, in his rough neck.
I didn't make a called shot.
And all of a sudden, Zoop Zoop just the slug dies.
Well,
just the
it's-
slug.
There's no brain for it to eat.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's just dried up dead. When you do that, so Teddy explodes out of his chair and appears to be sort of like a mixture of robotic and statue,
Mhm.
as well as the other presidents also stand up out of their chairs and start to like pull weapons out of their
You done fucked up, Captain.
their stone chair
This
and
dungeon is stupid.
turn towards your
I'm
group.
gonna go through the door.
Roll initiative
Is there a door in the inside here?
at the far end of the room.
It's probably not even locked.
Was there like a puzzle in here we could have solved?
Maybe, you don't know. Just fired away.
8.
I'm not with that guy.
I
8,
just-
you said?
I just wanted to sit on Reagan's lap.
Eddie Reagan. When will you trickle down on me? Promised.
What'd you guys get? Other than-
21.
7.
Zoop Zoop got a 19.
19. First up is
Jockish. That's not what that sound like.
Jockish. Jockish.
Jock itch.
That's right.
I have that right now. It sucks.
Put
Put
vodka
some
on
vodka
it?
on it.
I'm not that hard body yet,
He
but
said
it might
last
get
night
there.
when his legs chafe, he puts vodka on them.
I said one time I put rubbing alcohol on it, and it
Rubbing
solved the issue, but it hurt a lot.
I don't think that's how you fix
How far away is one of these?
President.
statue.
How much? Yeah, how much space do I have?
So, the
Like they just came to life.
yeah,
How big is my room?
the total size of your room appears to be about 50 by 50.
And they're all against the walls.
Well, not all the way against the wall because there was a seated position. They got up out of the chair, so they're about
40, 45. They're both 40.
Reagan. No, because the door that you came in through was not equidistant to the middle. Reagan's only about 10 feet away from you, whereas Teddy, which is the one that you
Well,
shot,
What I'm gonna do? well. All
Teddy?
right. So like I can't make it a double move to the door without taking a attack of opportunity on me, right?
the first one would get an attack of opportunity. You could weave your way around the others, essentially, where they might.
So are
not.
they not against the wall?
No.
Show us a map.
Okay.
Whiteboard.
This map drawing brought to you by Pussy.
6 classes. Captain, con-officer, concubine.
Mature.
Mature age
Pussy.
pussy.
Ancient pussy from times long ago.
What season was I going to do that in? Season 4? The last season?
That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
last season where we do mature
The-
pussy.
I was going to roll up an Italian market man. I got that for you to buy some of my mature pussy.
Oh,
Better
There you go.
aged pussy.
Basic
Do
map
you
of the room.
like pussies like a good defined wine?
so it's standing
Dennis,
up
that says 14.
in our attack range.
Well, we have guns.
So like the one to our right, that's Reagan.
Yeah.
And he's 10 feet away from us.
Yeah.
So there's no way. Why
So we can
couldn't-
go around.
So we can just move to the middle and then run through.
He has enough reach. He has 10-foot reach.
Are they? So these are giant statues?
They're pretty big statues. They're not like normal human-sized statues. They're about, when they stand up, they appear to be about 15 feet in height.
Are you saying that these presidents
I-
are...
I want a
Larger
grid.
than life?
I'm not giving you a grid. I drew it real fast on a fucking note card.
All right.
They were 10 feet away from Reagan.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spit black goo into his face to blind him.
Okay.
Do a constitution save.
$18.
Yep. All right. So you save. You're not blinded.
Okay. He's got.
He's got goop on his eye.
But he's a robot, so he couldn't be blinded anyway.
Unless the acid eats away his optical
Well, it's-
Oh, he's got
sensors.
acid resistance.
He's
Get
he's
little
done a
windshield
lot of
wipers.
drugs.
All right. I'm going to hit him with... No. Was that hammer only good against...
No.
Okay. So I'm going to hit him with that hammer.
Sure.
I'm going to try to get him in the side of the knee, crushing his legs.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I miss.
Okay.
And I'm going to slip into shadows.
All right. In the doorway.
Yep.
Slip into shadows. Next up would be Zoop Soup.
Zoop zoop.
Right.
Hello. I didn't get my voice ready.
That's a good
before
cake
this
song.
episode. Dennis, what's the damage on my high-powered pistol or repeating rifle?
High-powered pistol is 1d10.
D10.
Repeating rifle is 1d6 plus 1d6, but it has 3 attacks in one attack action.
Okay,
I have both of those things too.
dope. I will. And a sticky grenade.
That's 1d20, minimum of 5 in a 10-foot radius.
Sweet. I will attack with a sticky grenade at the same one that Phil was trying to smash.
I'm sorry, you said 1d5?
1D.
1d20, minimum 5.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Wait a minute.
1d5.
That can't exist.
No, it does.
It's a blow-up pebble. It's one of those little
It's a
poppy rock
D10
things.
divided by 2.
I got 16
What if you
Okay.
get 1?
To attack? Yeah, that'll
to
hit.
attack.
And you get 2.
Yeah.
So it'll stick to him.
Okay.
And then does it like detonate next round or?
I'll say, since it's a sticky grenade, yeah, it would detonate the next round.
All right, and then
At
I'll
the start of
whip
your
out
turn next round.
my repeating rifle and
Why don't you
shoot
just
him.
manually detonate it?
Can I do that?
If you want.
I
Yeah.
do want to do that.
Okay.
I did it before with the eagle door.
I understand that you did that.
Mhm.
Yes. I also wasn't standing right next to the sticky grenade when that blew up last time.
Oh, did you engage it in melee, you ding dong?
I was hoping that he would throw it high, but he didn't like call a shot or anything. He just tosses it. And...
Well, I rolled a 19 on the die, so
Okay.
do I add
Dex
anything?
save
So it's at least
me.
10 feet away.
Jockish.
Dex save?
Yes.
All right, good.
You said how many? 19?
Mm-hmm.
19.
21.
So yeah, you only take half of that.
That's still not good for me.
So you throw the sticky grenade. It hits the Ronald Reagan statue, and he's for the most part still all stony when you throw the grenade. I mean, you can see where his joints are. You can see the robotic appendages or whatever. But when the grenade goes off, it blows most of the stone off of his chest, so you can see like the inner workings of the robot. This looks like a very old robot, like by your standards. You've seen
Kind of like a
much more
steampunk
advanced-
robot.
Yeah,
Clockwork.
Like Da Vinci
Beast.
made it.
much earlier versions of robotics.
Made of wood.
Made of wood.
Pinocchio.
And anger.
Yeah.
Filled with jelly beans.
And false hope.
Jelly bots.
Sure. Half
mean-
of his face is still on or whatever, but for the most part, his entire midsection is just robot now.
Well, I'm going to sell these guns.
And I assume that as a level 7 soldier, I have 2 attacks.
Sure.
I'm going to use my repeating rifle to shoot him in his exposed clocky dupes.
Okay. Clocky dupes.
You heard me.
I did. I said
Our proficiency bonus is 3.
Mhm.
it is indeed.
How's a 19?
Gonna hit, just like
And you
last
said 3d6, Dennis? Or Austin?
The repeater rifle is 1 attack action, 3 attacks. Each attack is 1d6 plus
Okay,
dex mod.
so
You have to
19
attack 2 more
and
times.
and a 16
16 will hit.
and a 14.
The 14 will not hit.
15.
Okay.
CC.
3, 4, 5.
Or 16's the AC.
Wow, that's great. I do
Really?
8 damage. Pew pew.
8 damage. Pew, pew.
With your dex mod?
Each
Yeah,
attack
I-
gets dex mod.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Oh.
The 1d6 was not kind.
Yeah, so you fire away into the chassis of this old Reagan, and some a little spark, a little smoky. You know?
I don't
it's
know
not
if-
doing great. It's falling apart a little bit. Oil's leaking out. Reagan said. But okay, then it'll be. Is that all you're doing on your turn? You're not moving or anything.
I'm gonna try to take cover in the doorway that we just came in through.
All right. Then it'll be their turn. Reagan is going to try and whap at Phil with his.
Who?
Sorry, at Yakish with his big old beaten stick that he happens to have. It looks kind of like a telephone pole.
Mr. Yakish, tear down this wall. Reagan, smash.
He's most likely going to miss you.
I'll miss him too.
Is your AC 11?
No.
Then no, he's not going to hit you. Then it's a 7. It's a 7. Nixon and Trump are going to come over as well. Well, Trump's not. Trump's going to stay way far in the back and what appears to just throw coins at you, like you throw dice at me. He's just going to throw coins.
Why would he do that? That makes no sense.
I don't know.
It should be paper towels. Remember when he would jump shot paper towels?
I don't think he jump shotted.
He jump shotted them.
He didn't
He
jump.
He
literally-
tried
No,
to.
he
literally
he,
took a
he
motion.
threw it. To
he
jump
kinda-
shot, you have to jump.
No, not always.
I don't think he's able.
I don't think
He
he's
he hop shotted it.
He's got a heavy gravity.
Here's your stimulus. Enjoy it. Spend it well.
Trump
It
is
has to
going
last
to
for a
hit you
year.
with one of the tiny rocks for 6 damage. Coins. It's not even a coin. It's like a little round piece of metal that looks like a coin, but
But I'm in a
Has no
I'm in a
value.
suit, like a space suit.
sure.
So
He
said
winds it
6
up like a
damage.
professional
Tins off my
pitcher.
suit. You said 6.
It looks like a coin, but it's not. Does it have chocolate inside? Is it Munza?
Maybe.
Wait,
Bite into
Can
it.
chocolate be members of
I'm
Mensa?
not supposed to eat chocolates.
After
They're
midnight.
not good for me.
Nixon's gonna go to Joran. Actually, you know what? Let's make it fair.
No, that's not fair.
No, he's going for
Tristan.
Zoop Zoop.
Zoop zoop, but I retreated.
Yeah, he's
So like if people hit if they hit AJ.
What are they attacking with?
But hold on, if they hit AJ, does that hurt Zoop Zoop?
Yeah, they're considered one entity.
Eh.
Yeah.
So if they could just call shot and just shoot him off his head,
Mhm.
then he would die instantly.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm just
I like this character.
So Nixon looks like he's holding a very old piece of technology.
Mhm.
Looks an awful lot like a paper shredder on a stick. It's like tied to a stick. It's like a really shitty looking club, but that's what it looks like.
10-foot reach.
I mean, he can probably still get close enough to hit. I wouldn't say 10-foot reach,
So 5-foot reach.
5-foot reach.
All right, attack of opportunity.
Okay.
It's the kind of
I thought you were all still grouped
paper
together.
shredder.
Yeah, in the same space. And
Yeah,
he's
but-
5 feet. He's
has to
attacking
leave.
someone next to us. He's entering our space, right?
Yeah, but he has to
Yeah,
leave
so
your-
if
if he leaves
leave.
the space.
Yeah.
Leaves the space.
He has to go through your space in order to get
Just roll
Hate
anyway,
rules.
see what happens.
No, whatever.
it. You're gonna get hit, zoop zoop twice.
You didn't even ask me what my AC was.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 19 and a 17 on the die before adding anything to it. So
Well, my AC is 19, so
is it?
yeah.
His
So maybe
AC is
his attack
23.
mod's only +1.
Okay, let's see.
I modded out my shoulder armor.
You have to roll more dice?
To determine the stat.
You don't know what the stats are?
Not for that one.
You didn't prep the stats for the things we're gonna fight.
We're all just coming after you today, big guy.
Yeah, I'm in a great mood for it today.
Yeah, I know. I know you are.
Then the one will not hit, and the other one will still. So it
Dope.
was a 19 on the die. All right, so you only get hit by one of them.
That
You're
didn't-
going to take 5 damage from getting clubbed with this big old paper shredder.
That's not terrible.
not
I
bad at
still have a lot of damage taken from last.
Teddy's coming over to Joran, and he doesn't have any weapon.
He's gonna punch
He
me.
rolls up like what appears to be
His
These
sleeves.
vinyls?
sleeves made of rock. So it's just robot arms.
So
He's
just he's just ripping the
Yeah.
rock off of his arm. Like, okay,
It looks like he's rolling up his sleeves, but it's just rock. He's just kind of just pushing it up and to the side.
you're gonna have a hard time rolling that back down there, Teddy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry, Nighty Roosevelt.
And he's just gonna try and punch it.
It was a lingerie joke that didn't really land.
I got it.
21, 23,
Took me a
22.
sec.
Wasn't lacy enough. Huh?
21, 22, 23.
Nope, I've got a 28 AC. Yeah.
I've
yeah.
been modding it up too. Okay. $24 damage. As he's just punching you with his robot fists. They still look like they have rock on the ends of them because he, sleeves. So he started at the wrist and moved his way up. And then it looks like Thomas Jefferson and George Washington pull out what appears to be a blunderbuss of some sort.
They had muskets.
Their blunderbusses exist then. Maybe they're turkey
and also,
hunting.
Thomas Jefferson wasn't in the civil.
Was a
isn't in the
pacifist.
Revolutionary War. He was in France the entire time,
Pussy.
not fighting in the
Okay.
That's
trenches.
not how the Americans remember it.
Yeah, that's not how Americans remember it.
He was getting high with the Frenchmen.
With Ben Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, diplomacy only happens at night.
Yeah.
He's settled up to a nice pair of breasts and thighs.
Looks like they're going to shoot. The both of them are going to shoot at Zoop Zoop.
Zoop Zoop is
Diplomacy
feeling a
only
little
happens between the sheets.
targeted.
Only one of them is going to hit you. For 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then it'll be back around to Yakish.
What about the people who haven't had a turn
Yeah,
yet?
how about the rest of the party?
That's right, I forgot.
I go.
Yakish, go.
I leave
Jordan.
the room and I close the door.
I'm pretty sure somebody else had a roll pretty low too.
Hi.
Yeah.
Jordan, you're up.
All right.
Or no, sorry, John.
Nope.
John, you're up.
John, you're up.
Who?
Who?
John?
Wait.
No, I was right. Jordan is up.
Sorry, John.
I can't fucking.
All right, Joran.
Jordan is up.
Too many twisted
Yakish
T's.
is going.
Too many J's.
Too many J's.
That's really racist.
J's.
I don't think J is a race. I think it's a letter of the alphabet, but
Yeah, you know where the term jaywalking came from?
no idea.
Yeah,
Jay and
look it
Silent
up.
Bob?
Birds.
Birds ain't real.
Birds ain't real.
Yeah. Made them up.
It's Joran walking.
I'm going to attack the one that attacked me. Nixon.
Roosevelt.
Jefferson, Roosevelt.
Yeah,
Roosevelt.
Teddy.
Roosevelt.
That's one that you shot originally.
How's a 21
Yeah.
and a 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not what he sounds like.
Ah!
Yeah, there you go.
First attack does 6 damage.
'Kay.
Second attack does 7 damage. 13 damage total.
All right. You fire twice. It puts 2 holes into the stone of the chest region and cracks it around there, so you can see the inner bits and bobs and whatnot.
Okay.
Anything else?
For my last action, gonna turn to my friends. Well, crew members.
Employees.
Employees. Yeah.
Do we get paid?
Subordinates.
You're paid in the journey we had along the way. You're right. Anyway, you know what, guys? Like, we're gonna fight these old hunks of junk, and then spunk them in the trunk. All right.
Spunk 'em.
Everyone gets to add a d6 to their
Wow.
next roll.
Okay.
Hooray!
Who's between me and the... Oh, wait. Hold on. It's not my turn yet.
Hey, Zorthok.
Everyone.
You're up, Zorthok.
I'm gonna double move from the doorway that I'm in to the doorway on the other end of the room.
Okay.
What's it gonna do?
So you're only going to take a
Like 6 AOs.
3 attack of opportunity. The other ones are ranged into the sides. So, all right.
Hold on.
I only got one question.
Stealth. Do it stealthily.
Who's coming with me?
Zoop zoop.
One's a botch.
He explodes.
Could.
Which one was it?
It
was
was
it
Kennedy.
Thomas Jefferson?
It was
JFK Jr. appears.
it was Reagan. That was close. He just swings and misses and hits nothing. But
Does he
Teddy.
Fall, does he fall prone?
No, he didn't. He didn't roll nearly bad enough for that. Teddy's going to hit you for 8 damage as he punches you as you go by. Okay.
So I'm kind of like
8
envisioning
damage?
Yeah.
What about the
Teddy
other
Roosevelt
They miss.
one? So 2
as
misses?
like he's kind of like shirtless
Unless your AC's a
and
10.
pugilisty.
No,
Then yeah.
not quite.
Then it misses.
Is that accurate?
I didn't hear what you said.
Teddy Roosevelt, he's kind of like shirtless and swollen pugilisty in this statue.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, he would still box people even when he took office.
Oh yeah, he didn't give him no
What, in his
fucks.
wheelchair?
That was FDR, you
He got
dumbass.
shot
okay.
and was just like, fuck it.
Yeah. I listened to a time suck on fucking Teddy fucking Roosevelt, man. It was insane.
That's why they call him the Bull Moose or
Yeah,
whatever.
man. Such a cool dude. All right.
Sounds a little hyper masculine.
The epic rap
Well,
battle's pretty good with Teddy
I
Roosevelt
don't care about
versus
that.
Winston Churchill.
So what's this other door like?
It's a golden door, has the triangle with the eyeball and the top of it, and little rays coming out, and you see there's like carvings of eagles around it.
With the
There
Illuminati?
doesn't appear to be a doorknob.
The all-seeing eye?
Yeah.
Like on our monies.
A push on it.
It doesn't do anything. It looks like it's all one solid piece. It doesn't look like separate pieces. But you do notice that when you get close enough to like push on it, that it is like not shining, but there's like a weird glow that's like sort of moving around on the eye and sort of tends to not stay in one spot, but definitely more heavily concentrate in 2 spots within the room. I can't remember.
You mean like the eye is looking at 2 different locations?
I remember Zoop Zoop did it, but there was a door. Who did that?
Well, you guys don't know about that.
Touched the door and was marked with like a...
Yeah, there was all these different symbols.
Yeah.
We
But
all know that.
I tried a
all
bunch
know.
of different combos and it didn't do anything except shoot me with fucking.
No,
Darts.
this is a different
No,
one.
So-
you're talking about the Eagle Door
Yeah, that's the eagle door.
that killed Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders, the demon, yeah. No, there was another door that when they opened it, it marked them. It marked you with like
Bunch of symbols.
symbols.
Yeah.
Did we all
It
get
was,
marked?
No.
No, it was only
it was
2 people touched
A.J.
it.
Washington,
Oh yeah.
and it was Zorthox.
Yeah.
They all have communist sickles.
Communist sickles and stuff on them. That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Sickles
Yeah.
and
Okay, so Zorthox was the other one. All right.
Zorthox.
So you do notice that when you approach, that eye sort of also focuses right on you, and also sort of off to the side where you're pretty sure Zoop Zoop, aka AJ, is.
What? Because I did math?
No, you don't.
Start screaming patriotic things at it.
I poke it in the eye.
Okay, like I said, it doesn't. It
That
seems
doesn't do
solid,
anything.
so it doesn't seem like it pushes in or
So it's not really a door, it's a wall.
kinda. Looks like a door.
And then you pull out your gun?
That's it. I'm all
Oh,
out of
that's all you
stuff.
did? Oh,
I did
okay.
a double move.
Jockish.
The room's 50 by 50.
You
I
can
did the
have
math.
You can have a bonus action to speak at the door.
No,
Recite.
I can't speak.
Oh, okay.
Jockish.
God bless America.
Na 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 na. In God we trust. God we thrust.
In God we trucks.
God, we trucks.
Truck nuts for Jesus. Jesus ain't the only thing hanging today, boys. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hanging these nuts.
That was
Do
good.
not explain that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's
I'm
not
going
Next.
to try
next.
to. I'm gonna hit Reagan with my hammer.
Alrighty. Reagan's not looking great.
How's a critical 20?
No, it's too good.
2d12 plus
It's
2.
too good.
What's a d12 look like? There they are. Terrible rolls. 11.
What's the damage on that dice?
2d12s plus 2.
It's going to be 4d12s? Because you crit?
And then I just add my strength once, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But not
Twice.
proficiency.
3 times.
A lady.
Add your maximum hit points to damage.
I hit so hard. But then you lose that many
28
hit points.
damage.
That's fine. It's not my max.
28 damage?
Yeah.
So you pull up your mace with all the little rockets all around it, and you feel sort of like a tingle in your little rotted squid brain as it sort of links up a bit, and the rockets sort of light up and start to go off in the direction you want them to.
rockets' red glare, smash!
And when you hit him in the kneecap with this hammer, you see this sort of slow motion ripple up the rest of the chassis as just parts are exploding off, and then oil spews out of his mouth, and he just falls apart right in front of you with just a loud clang, and he's dead.
Good. Back to hell where he came from. Who's the closest to me now? Is it Teddy?
He'd be
Yeah.
in melee range, so yeah.
Or Nixon. Nixon moved up to melee.
Tricky Dick.
All right. Who was Nixon attacking? He was attacking
Zoop
Zoop.
Zoop. Mm-hmm.
How does Jordan look if I'm just looking at him?
16 out of 65 hit points.
I'm going to go over to Teddy Roosevelt. Called shot.
Okay.
I'm going for his brain.
He's a little tall for that.
You didn't want to ask
He's
how
15
Zoop
feet
Zoop's
tall.
doing?
Zoop Zoop, how are you
Zoop Zoop.
doing?
I'm at 17 of 58.
I go over to Teddy Roosevelt.
Unless you want to do like some athletics, like jump in the air and try and hit him in the head, then
Sure,
you're
I'll do-
looking at
yeah.
a couple rolls.
Fuck yeah,
but-
I'll do that.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
First
you know
up's
what?
athletics roll.
I'm going to stretch real quick.
Did you ever add your d6?
No, I didn't.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
It's too late now.
It's too late to use that die.
I mean, he crit 20, so he didn't need it.
All right, I'm going to stretch and then get a running start, and I'm going to jump with my hammer over my head.
Roll me athletics.
Okay, that's a 9. So I got a 19.
Oh, okay. So you feel like this isn't even like your best jump, really, but you're still pretty springy for a zombie monster.
I'm not the zombie monster.
Sure.
I'm a goddamn Vendigar.
Same difference.
Not the same. It's different.
Almost the same.
Zombies go.
And Wendigos go.
Wendigos go. It's completely different.
I didn't hear a different.
All right. So now what? Tell me now what?
Now you roll attack. -2 to crack him in the head.
-2.
It's a called shot.
I'm gonna use Dex instead of Strength this time.
That one's a strength, I thought.
So I got
A finesse hammer.
Unless you have
Got
some
it.
sort of like special class thing that I don't know.
Yeah,
about.
he's got a mastery of hammer.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's got the monkey grip feet.
He's got finesse with anything.
Because the only way you
uses
can use
rockets.
that hammer is with
I got a 7.
7 to attack. No. So you do you mistime the rockets and it just spins you around in the air a bit and you end up landing behind him somewhere,
Near the door.
more in his seat.
So wait, if he's in a water tank, how is he holding weapons and attacking things?
He's got
I got.
his tentacles
I
sticking
got
out of the tent. 10.
He's got like a normal like
10.
EVA suit. It's just the inside
It's
instead of
just filled with
oxygen.
water.
It's water.
Gotcha.
He's still got his tentacle
I've been
sticking out.
picturing him wrong the whole time.
Oh, okay.
What did you think it was?
Am I wrong? Is his tentacles outside the suit? I thought
No,
they
if
were.
they're in the suit, they have to be in the suit.
Well, I mean,
The whole
this,
suit
this
would be
should have been
encompassing
planned
it.
out when this race was planned out, but
I mean,
Also,
I
how
was-
how does his suit fit through a 1-inch small
well, that's
space?
what I've been
Yeah.
saying, right?
It's
Well,
like,
there's special
um,
suits for the.
It's like the Incredibles' mom. Her suit just changes
Yeah.
to withstand her massive, thick cake butt.
Oh, man.
no capes.
Just cake.
Only
No
cake.
capes because we can't cover up that ass. Okay.
So I'm sitting in a chair now.
Yep, you're just kind of in that chair. at the
Stealth.
moment. Sure, stealth, buddy. Zoop Zoop.
We'll. I guess if this is going to be my last stand, I'll do things right, and I'll try to grapple using my cybernetic arm with Roosevelt himself.
Nixon's closer to you, by the way, just so you know. I don't know if you care, but
Nixon was the
I
one that
do
was
not-
hitting you.
yeah, Nixon was the one that hit you.
Really?
Teddy's more into Joran at the moment.
Well, maybe I'll deal
Per
with Chicken
D&D
Dick first.
rules, they are the exact same distance away.
Yeah.
Because we're all
Really?
sharing the
No, I
same
know.
space.
I'm just saying that if he was caring about who was pew-pewing him
I mean, if
as
he
opposed
wants to
you,
ignore
if he wants
the
to,
guy
I won't stop him.
smacking
I
him.
just wanted to clarify for
Well, I don't
Zoop
think I can kill him in one hit. So
Well-
maybe if I take out the guy who does the most damage by holding him still, he
Zoop
might
Zoop,
survive longer.
don't
Yes?
forget to add your D6.
It's true.
I will not. And I get 2 attack actions, so I could actually throw a grenade and then grapple.
Throw that grenade into the group. It's a great idea.
No, at the blunderbusses that are far away.
Oh, far away. Okay, gotcha.
And you could probably aim that between the two of them, since they're so close that
Yeah.
radial damage would hit both of
If you
them.
roll well enough, you could land it between the two of them and possibly hit
Well,
both of them.
since I have this D6, I was actually going to think that maybe I would cold shot to try to throw it into the blunderbuss before he fires it,
Oh,
so that it explodes on him.
Use AJ's memories.
About what?
I don't know, something helpful.
Okay, for a minor action, I'll do an AJ history check to see what I know about this kind of Hall of Presidents and if maybe there's something we should be doing.
They're all Republican,
I crit 20 my history check.
except they're not.
I mean, so you know that your version of history is obviously a good bit different from what standard Earth's history is of
Yes,
these presidents.
America as the victors have rewritten their own history. I got it. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. So you don't recall these guys being quite so war savvy. Maybe Teddy in Washington, but
Mm-hmm.
not Thomas Jefferson. Definitely not Trump, and not Nixon, not Reagan. But
So
Were there not wars going on when
No.
Trump
No, technically they're police actions.
or
And the
Or-
war on drugs and the war on
Re-
terror don't count.
it's true.
'Cause that's concepts.
But what about the war on Christmas?
That's a defender more than a
Merry Christmas.
So nothing in my American history about a Hall of Presidents and how to befriend them or anything.
No. This room was mostly secret until your quote unquote terrorist group that you sort of started found out about it. But no one's ever got this far, so nobody has any idea about
Well,
this
thanks
room.
for the help, Zorthox. You're real great. All right, back
Well,
to my original plan.
What about Charlie Wilson's war? That was happening during Reagan's
Charlie
time.
Wilson's war.
I'm gonna toss that grenade.
We literally sold guns and ammunition to the Taliban.
Are you
Yeah.
talking about Oliver North?
Yeah.
All right.
It's al-
Anyway,
also that.
And then they sold us a lot of heroin. And
So
we had a
I
heroin
eat-
epidemic.
I eat my grenade
Okay.
He eats it.
He eats
with a
it.
19,
Yeah.
and then plus my D6 of 4 is 23 to
Okay.
get the blunderbuss.
Oh, you want to put it right in the blunderbuss?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it does. It goes right into the hole.
All right. And
Clogs
I'll let
it perfectly.
that go off naturally, and then my other action, I will.
You're not scared that they're just going to shoot the blunderbuss down?
back. Shoots it
Well,
back
can I
at
can
you.
I detonate it as like a minor action?
You can just
as a
shoot. You can
bonus
just blow
action?
it up now. Yeah.
I just want to be. I still want to be able to grapple.
Yeah, you could still do both.
All right. I'm gonna kaboom it.
Okay. Roll your damage.
I'm on D20. Be awesome.
Was this Jefferson or Washington?
Jefferson.
Jefferson. Okay.
Cannot tell a lie, Jefferson. Min damage 5. Dope.
5 damage.
Sweet.
So it explodes. The blunderbuss is no more. And it seems like it minor damages Jefferson's handies. There's no more rocks on the. Well, the rocks just cracked, and he's like,
Go back to Monticello.
okay.
Oh my God.
Now you're trying to grapple Teddy Roosevelt?
Yes, with my cybernetic arm,
Okay.
to which I gain
Just one arm?
advantage. Well, using that primarily to like when Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Predator
Probably gonna.
grabs him by the arm and then they try to like push each other down.
You
gonna do that?
son of a bitch. That
Gotcha.
sort of thing?
Pushing too many pencils. All right, so good thing I have advantage because the first one was a butch.
Remember how he's like, I haven't been sober in 4 months.
I recall this
Who, me?
now. What?
No, Zoop Soup, you're fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's also accurate. But all right.
Yeah, he's got a problem. Like, that's why he's coming home, so he can go to rehab.
Get the parasite out of his brain.
I have double proficiency in that. So +6 is 24, and then my strength mod is +2, so 26.
Teddy rolled a 6. So you have him grappled somehow magically. You were
Yes.
somehow grappling this
15-foot tall
15
robot.
foot tall robot statue, and
Yeah.
somehow he's like
I
held
got
in
him by
place.
the arm, and I twisted a little bit, and he's like, "Ew, help!"
Is that what he says? Help?
Well, in my mind, that's
Oh,
what he
okay.
says, but I
Gotcha.
don't know if it's what he actually says.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming that's it for your turn then.
Yes, that's all I can do.
Teddy's
'Cause
gonna attempt to break out of it.
All right.
So, opposing strength check or whatever. All right, that's a little better for Teddy this time. I only got a 23. but I
Well,
know
that's
you
more
have
than a
one.
22, so that sucks.
Oh, okay. So he breaks out of it.
Bursts out.
He will not get his normal barrage. He's gonna punch you though.
Berserker
No,
barrage.
breaking grapple is an action.
Oh, it's an action? Okay. All right, then he won't do anything else. Then
Time
it'll just be
Lawyer.
Nixon. Nixon is going to whap at. Well, Jordan's the only one that's there. Okay. Does a 16 hit Joran?
Yes.
Okay.
Take half damage, though.
Why?
Because I feel like it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It only does 6
You want
damage.
to?
Woo! And as Nixon takes his copy machine or paper shredder tied to the end of a metal stick and whaps you with it, I'll throw up in my mouth a little bit.
So did all the listeners.
We're gonna take a break. And we're back.
The Xeroxian 5000.
That's right. Jefferson is now going to run over to Zorthox and just try and punch him a couple of times.
Do it.
Didn't you leave the room?
No, the
No,
still
the
right
door
at
is
the
not a door. It's a wall.
12 and
Door
a
is a
19.
wall.
Either one?
19 hits.
19. That's it.
This is one of the blunderbusters, right?
But with his fists.
Yeah,
No.
he doesn't have
He's
it anymore.
fisting me now.
He's just fisting you with 7 damage.
Fist you.
As he comes over and he's just punches you twice. Trump immediately, seeing that Zorthox is over near the gold door,
Waddles away.
well, there's nowhere for him to waddle.
I'm going to pee
So
on
he's
him.
just going to flick coins at you, but worthless coins. And he botches, and I don't even care that he rolled
explodes.
well on the other one. I'm just going to roll his botch. His finger that he's using to flick the coins just snaps off. He's like, "Ugh," and he just stands there not knowing what to do.
So he starts
naming things that he sees in the
leaning
room.
just ever so
Just-
slightly forward.
Sure.
He says,
like,
"Jo-
yeah, just
Joa?"
not even slightly. Wall, like very far forward, like he's skiing. Is how far
That's not
forward he's leaning.
skiing.
What?
Huh? Nothing.
Skiing?
It's more a different kind of party.
Oh, I didn't see what you were doing.
That's what he did. That's what he's doing when
So
he
I
dances.
know that's what he does when
Yeah.
he dances.
Yeah, yeah, just
Just jerking off some ghost cock.
Jared. That's everybody. So then it'll be Jordan. Oh no, Washington has to go. He's gonna shoot at Zoop Zoop.
New, I'm vulnerable. Please stop.
You take 12 damage, and then he botches.
Thank God these robots are terrible.
He just misses. So, yeah.
But not as terrible as us.
Now it's Jordan's dad.
If I was playing The Legend of Zelda right now, I'd be hearing a deet 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 noise.
Roger, Roger.
I'm hearing that noise too. We all have messages on our comms.
Me
We're
too.
ignoring. Anyway, so I'm gonna do what Zoop Soup did with his sticky bomb and sticky bomb. One of these guys with a called shot. The blunderbuss.
Okay.
From Washington.
Washington?
Just checking.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I got
Thomas
-2
Washington.
or whatever.
That's a 14. 18.
Yes. It's not quite as clean and nice as his, but it definitely lands. It sticks to the inside of the gun barrel area, and explodes for
5 damage.
Jesus. And same exact thing happens. It just destroys the gun and just barely damages Washington's hands.
And that's fine.
And
He pulls out an axe.
And now I'm gonna shoot the
Shit.
guy next to me.
How many of those you got? Bombs.
I've got
sticky
one
bombs.
left.
Fuckloads.
Good.
I'm constantly printing more of them every time we find a replicator.
I got an idea.
He poops them out.
Me too. I print
Highly
out my
irradiated.
own
19.
stinky bombs.
4.
Uh, 12 damage. Max damage with my fucking pistol.
2.
The whichever one is next to me.
Oh, Teddy. Okay.
Teddy. Yeah.
12, you said?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Teddy Poopsy's felt.
Nice.
We're gonna fucking do this again. We're gonna kill these goddamn fascist bots. Viva la revolucion! Yes.
So you shoot him a couple more times in the chest, and more of the statue falls apart. So now you can definitely see the inner workings of Teddy.
Doug Mastriano's gonna make a new bill,
Oh, God.
criminalize my behavior here.
Oh, God.
I'm destroying history.
Zorthawks.
So, is there any kind of symbology on the doors besides the all-seeing eye and eagles that I might think would potentially open the door?
You see in the distance. Roll me a perception check.
I also have a question about that door.
Okay.
So
I'm not very good at perception. How's a 27?
So you see very tiny in the background what looks to be a custom-made Mount Rushmore that has all these presidents on it, but Reagan's part of his statue is crumbled on the door.
that was what I
So
was going to
Reagan
ask.
is supposed to be dead.
Or
So Reagan's not on Mount Rushmore.
we've slain
Yes.
Reagan, so he's crumbled on the statue.
Neither's Trump, but his face is on there, and somebody farted. It smells terrible. It was fucking filth. God damn it.
It's always
It's always me.
I
Not
feel like
always.
John
That's
does
not
it
always me.
sometimes. Sometimes it's John.
Sometimes, but not today.
But not today.
The last
Today
2
it was
weeks.
me.
We need a ventilation system. It's worse than
Patreon.com/botchpodcast.
You're doing Mulaney next season.
No,
I
I'm
hope you
not.
realize that. It has to be done. It's too perfect.
It's not good.
It's great.
Whose turn is it?
So kill Reagan? Is that what I'm
Reagan's dead.
getting?
I already killed Reagan.
Reagan died.
So anytime we kill someone, their statue crumbles.
So what if I take my knife and just kind of scratch out all the other heads
You could try.
on
Well, that's a great
on
idea.
Rushmore?
You could try.
That's some good thinking.
Roll to attack,
You should get an inspiration point for being smart.
or even a strength check.
Don't forget your D6.
I already wasted it.
No,
No.
you can
You
use it right
perception
now.
checked.
Oh,
Count it anyway.
do it anyway.
20,
So with a 20, which one of them?
not natural. The first one.
Thomas
Okay.
Jefferson.
Looks like Thomas Jefferson.
That'd be Washington, right?
I'm going
Or
off the first one on my list of names, so I just went with Jefferson. You put the knife in, and you're pressing it, and sort of like turning around trying to mess it up, and you notice that the Jefferson bot starts to like fritz out and spark, and oil is shooting out all over the place.
Hot fucking idiot.
You're a voodoo demon. Get him.
And you hear a boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, this is where I kill the rest of the party.
You just hear that noise coming from Thomas Jefferson.
Stand clear. I'm gonna kill the rest of them next turn.
He's got
Hit it
the
again.
hiccups.
Use your next attack
So
to do
he's-
it again.
He's freaking out. He's not dead, but he's freaking out and looks like he's in rough shape.
I stab him with a 20.
Him or
Just
the Mount
the
Rushmore?
wall.
Oh, the wall. Okay.
The picture of him.
You roll me damage again?
I like to think that you're the little kid from
I didn't roll damage for the first one.
Temple of Doom with the indie doll.
Mm-hmm.
It's 12 points of wall damage.
So you poke it, and you're pretty sure that your knife goes through most of the door. And when that happens, Jefferson, you hear that boop, 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 turn into a solid beep as your knife plunges through, and Jefferson explodes.
Well, he was far away, so that's good.
He was-
Right next
he
to
was right
Zorthox.
next to Zorthox.
That's fine. I have tons of health.
And resistance to explosion fire.
36 damage.
Is it fire?
Force, I would say.
Okay, I'm out.
I got plenty. 36.
Tons of health, you see.
I have 8 health.
So you're not out.
You had 8?
Oh,
I
you
had
had?
8
Oh.
before I got exploded
Oh,
on.
okay.
Yes, we started this encounter low on health because someone shot a fucking statue
I want this to be over.
It wasn't me.
with a TPK.
Shut up, Shaggy.
I did start off the dungeon chanting
He
TPK.
did say
I would
that.
like to reference that.
He did say
I
that.
thought you were talking about the serial killer TPK.
Who's the serial killer?
The toilet paper killer.
You got it.
I was thinking Tacoma Park.
Which is where the serial killer killed. God, listen to your
Toilet paper
history.
killer killed in Tacoma Park.
Listen to your history shows.
Jock itch.
All right, then what I gonna do is yours.
You're on a chair. You're pretty close to both Teddy and Washington. Washington looks to be in worse shape than Teddy.
Because of the explosion?
But does he look like he's in worse shape than Zorthox?
No, he does not look like Zorthox looks. He's just lying up against the other side of the room, and just like there's a darkened.
It's good for him. He's finally getting that sleep he hasn't had in whiles. All right, here's it goes. I'm going to go after the Washingtons.
AJ?
With my hammers.
And yes, I would say Washington did take some damage from the explosion.
Yay.
So on one side of the room are TJ and Washington and Zorthox, who was unconscious, next to a carving of Mount Rushmore with all those guys. And on the other side is us.
22 to hit
Yeah.
Washington.
It's gonna hit.
Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage to Washington.
Okay. He is looking really rough. Most of the statue is gone. His knees are shaking. There's little sparks coming out of everywhere.
I'm going to knock out his wooden teeth as I hit him again.
Okay.
Joke's on you,
Is this
they're
with the
ivory.
mace or with the gun?
Mace again.
Oh,
yeah.
your mace.
He had
okay.
multiples, actually.
Yes, he had his fancy walking around teeth, and he had his Sunday not leaving the house teeth.
Well, we're not talking about the slave teeth.
Well, one was maple and one was pine. So.
And some was human bone.
15?
Huh?
15?
Does not hit.
All right.
Almost. Your mace, you get too much of a swing on it, and you just whiff him just a little bit, because he's not quite as thick as he used to be without the stone. So
Can I
you
bonus action throw my electric net onto somebody? Maybe onto Zorthox to zap him back to life? Medicine check?
I will let you try and medicine that,
Is that an AED net?
but if it's not a good roll, it'll count as damage to the negative. So.
Doesn't damage when you're out kill you automatically?
Yeah, but I'm trying to use it as a...
No, damage when you're out counts as a critical, which means 2
Two
in
downs,
the
yeah.
negative.
Doing the neggy. Okay, yeah, well. Do we still have those stim packs? Or I think I remembered I took one last episode.
I want to throw it on Trump if I'm allowed to.
You could throw it.
All right, I'm going to throw it across and try to get him all tangled up.
All tangled? Okay.
Am I proficient in net throwing?
Yeah. You've done it a lot of times.
18.
Yeah, it hits.
All right.
He doesn't He doesn't appear to really be bothered by the net so much, but starts to just shout out platitudes about how he's the best at getting hit by nets.
He's also the best at getting electrocuted by it.
Exactly. It's all part of his plan. Everything's going...
You take 11 damage.
Okay. But yeah, so he's just standing there, just shouting at you at what a good job he's doing. That's it. He doesn't seem to really be caring about the fact that he's getting electrocuted or anything.
I turned my babble fish off.
Sure.
With a gun.
With a gun. All right, that's fine.
You still understand.
No!
Zoom Zoom.
You understand
Yes.
better.
You're up.
All right, so I've got Theodore.
Yeah.
And Tricky Dick.
Tricky Dick. Yeah, he's there too.
And
Sticky dick.
Sticky dick.
Washington is far away,
I'm going to hit him with my sticky dick.
Washington's like 20-ish, 15, 20-ish feet away.
which is right by the.
Have, like those long gummy hands you
Statue.
had in
He's like in the middle of
grade
the room.
school.
Okay, well, I'm
But it's a
gonna keep on
penis.
fighting Theodore.
Okay.
I guess I'll use my repeating rifle.
Okay.
I'll just roll 3 attacks because. A 20,
Mhm.
a 12, and a 14,
The 20 will hit.
and then a 22,
Hits.
a 7,
Nope.
and a 25.
So you got 3 hits total.
Pew, pew, pew.
You fire wildly right next to Teddy, and only 3 shots manage to hit him. The rest sort of just graze off of his chiseled form.
For 20 damage.
No. No.
You let me have it.
No.
How
no
much?
recognition.
20?
20?
20 damage. So you break off most of the stone on his back. I would say the entire midsection of his robotic form is exposed. So, yeah, you can see all the inner workings and the gears and the pumps, the tubes,
In the anger.
and the anger. Yes, so much anger inside him. Then it'll be their turn. So Teddy's going to turn around and try and punch you right in the face.
Son of a bitch. You got nothing.
Only one will hit.
It's going to be enough to knock me out.
Maybe.
Yep, it will be.
5 damage.
Right out
He turns around and just boops you right in the snoot.
to
And
0.
down you go.
Sleepy time.
Nixon's
for
going to attempt to
you.
attack Joran.
Jorans
Again.
gets KO'd
He
too.
botched.
Holy shit.
Plot armor.
You might
So
survive.
close to a 69.
But then he explodes and you die.
And
Uh,
I die.
The paper shredder, he raises it up high and slams it right next to you, and it's sort of like stuck a bit in the ground.
It's full of ballots.
It's full of ballots. Trump's just like, ballots. Fake ballots. And then he's just zipping around some more.
That was really lispy.
Trump just keeps on shouting platitudes. He's actually, he doesn't even believe the net's real. So he's just going on and on and on.
Thank you.
Well, about that. And then,
He's not going to take the turn to take it off?
no.
It's a
'cause
fake
not
net.
real.
Why would you even
Yeah.
try?
You take 7 damage.
Okay. Washington even shouts out to him to take the net off. He's like, you know what? You were just the first president. You don't know what you're talking about.
I was the
It's
last.
Fake news.
I was the last.
The last president. So Washington, whatever, and just goes over to Yakish and tries to hit him with his axe.
So what is Better Earth now an autonomous collective?
Kinda, yeah.
They don't understand those words.
They don't have presidents anymore.
There's too many syllables.
They finished with the best.
Yeah. Why have another when you can't beat it? You're gonna take 8 damage. So he whaps you with an axe. And then it'll be around Jurin.
Who's next to me?
Teddy
Roosevelt?
and Nixon.
I'm going to shoot
And also
both of them.
technically Zoop Zoop.
I'm going to shoot Teddy first.
Okay.
I get an extra D6.
Okay.
I didn't need it. It's above a 20.
Okay. Yeah, it's
All right.
gonna hit.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit pretty hard.
Okay. So first damage is 8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to turn to Nixon. And I got a non-natural 20.
Okay.
And shout deep throat.
And he... I don't do that. I don't... No. All right.
Deep
10 damage.
Okay. So you shoot Teddy, and you notice that there is a part that is now exposed that seems to be not glowing, but almost flashing and undulating.
Like
Not
it's
sure what it is.
arcade game.
Well, it's in his
Like
like
House of the
stomach
Dead.
region. It looks like, but
It's a tumor.
He's a tumor.
It's a tumor.
An explosive tumor.
And Nixon, you've blasted off most of the metal, the stone casing on his face.
Who's standing next to me?
Teddy?
People-wise.
Oh.
Yakish and Zoop Soup?
No, just Zoop Zoop.
Zoop Soup.
Well, he's
Soup Soup's
lying
more
next to you.
unconscious at your feet.
No, you're not. Suck a dick, bitch. You're back with a... You have 9 hit points. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
That's more than I had before this round started. Awesome. Thanks,
And
Captain.
then
I
But
feel
no
inspired.
leadership rule this time.
All right.
Zorthox.
1 in the negative.
Okay. Yagish.
All right. then
Washington's looking very rough. He's
That-
barely keeping it
All
together.
right,
Hit him,
go-
Yokish.
Going to hit him one more times.
Not twice, because you have 2 attacks.
I'm going to start with 1 and see where that goes.
See how that one goes.
There we go, motherfucker.
Okay.
21.
Oh, it's gonna hit.
And 2 plus 1 is 11. Plus 4 is 15 damage.
This is your hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
So-
is like a rocket sledge, right?
So you,
Yeah.
it's like
Rocket sledge.
It's a mace with instead of spikes, it's rockets the entire way around, and it's fucking
Yeah.
huge.
Dope.
So you sort of like do a spin around, and like the rockets are giving you some more momentum as you come around and hit him in the like hip area,
Groin.
and
Yeah.
causes him to just go flying into pieces across the room, hits the chair, breaks the chair a little bit, and just crumbles and falls apart in the eye. And Washington just goes from red.
I
to
want to
dim.
catch his dentures before he leaves.
Sure, Dex.
24.
Do that.
You catch
do that
him.
and-
As they're like,
But that counts as your other action, so you can't do
No,
another
that's
attack.
my bonus action.
Is he talking about a morning star?
I don't know.
It's a rocket. It's like rockets.
Yeah,
Rocket
Morningstar.
boots. All right, let's finish this fight before this.
It's on a
episode-
chain, yeah?
Don't want to do this
no,
in 2
this was not
episodes.
the chain.
Vigo Morgenstein.
I'm gonna.
Maybe it looks like a wiffle ball, but there's like a gyroscopic engine in it
Mm-hmm.
that just spins around and shit. No, you guys good. We're designing this weapon.
I got
in
it.
our heads. Yeah,
So you're not doing it in your
no,
head.
you can do it. Yeah, it's,
You
it's in our
literally-
heads.
Where it's,
Yeah,
like
it's fine.
where it's like a golf ball, but all the dimples are
Oh,
rockets.
different holes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of. Except outside, not in, like outside facing, not inside.
I run over to Trump and I hit him. I botched.
Okay. Good job.
Well, yeah, all the dimples face out.
Good, damn it, Yokish.
Dimples.
You just miss.
Okay.
You
Golf ball
think
covered
that
in
he's going to
dimples.
dodge, so you overcompensate, and he does not move at all.
Yeah.
And
He
you
just kind of
miss.
bounces off his stomach of pure
Yeah.
steel.
Privilege.
Of his
Zoop Zoop.
inheritance.
Calcified privilege.
Yes, well, Roosevelt must die.
Okay.
So I'll use my sword arm,
Okay.
retractable sword arm,
He's a retractable sword arm.
and I'm gonna try to. You wrote this character class. It's a feature at level 4. A
If you have the
cybernetic
robot
arm
I didn't know if you
has
had
a
the
built-in
cyber arm.
sword that deals damage and is retractable.
Yeah.
He's had a cyborg arm since
Has
Soup
he?
Soup was a character.
Oh, I don't
Like literally, he
You
stopped
remember the part
fan
where he
with
stopped
it.
the fan,
He
and then we
used
talked,
it
and then
today to grapple.
he
Yeah, but
got
he
all the
just has
communist symbols on it, and we talked about how he's got this
It's like a
gash
Winter
in his,
Soldier
in his
kinda thing.
palm.
Yeah, but I thought he just had like a separate arm that he waves around.
No, I have a
That's-
cybernetic
you do.
arm in my
Okay.
backpack.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm
god!
sorry I get all your goddamn characters mixed up.
It's your job not to.
It's a
All
lot of
right.
things to keep track of.
Well, anyway,
If
That's why you
everyone
write 'em
else can
down.
Keep track of it. You should as well.
I have evil lobster written. Do you remember the
I
lobster?
do remember. I know.
All right, now
what's
what's a
going
Torg plot?
on. No
Got
one
him.
knows. No one's ever known
Randy
what the Torque
knows.
plot is. I don't think Randy knows either.
we'll get Randy back when I'm in studio. It's fine.
I
He'll
hope
tell us
so.
what Torg plot is. All right. Well, I'm gonna take my sword arm
Okay.
and try to stab that flashing tummy light.
Yeah, because you did Sword Arm online as a joke like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
I'll get there in 6 weeks.
Jeez.
When I'm editing it.
Why does it take that long?
Attack with a 23.
Because the episodes, we have a bank. Yeah, 23 hits, yeah.
And I will deal
It'll do double damage, just so you know.
like double the die or double the total.
Yep.
Sure.
Yes.
Whichever's better.
Whichever one makes you feel better.
All right, 12 damage.
Total?
Now double it.
Or is that the double?
That was the double.
Now double it again.
You stab him in the red glowy part, and you notice that he sort of falls over forward, and he this like reddish viscous goo is just running out of his body, and wherever it's touching, it's like liquid fire, and you notice it's spreading around him. So it'll probably cause damage if it touches you, but he looks like he's in rough shape.
Is he causing damage to him?
Looks to be that way.
I'll just let him be.
Well, I'll tap him once in the back of the head with my heavy blaster pistol,
Okay.
just to make sure.
Tap, tap.
You get advantage.
Well, I think the first one's good enough, so I'll keep that. And that'll deal 12 damage as well.
Okay.
2 in the
And-
head, 2 in the chest.
And then I'll move the fuck away, I guess towards Richard, but
Okay.
away from Teddy
Sure.
and his pool
Normally
of,
he would get an
fire
attack
blood.
opportunity, but he's not going to.
because I
he's in
shot
a
him in
rough-
the back of the head.
He's in rough shape. He's got a big hole in the back of his head.
He's like prone.
And yeah, he's just sort of gigging out. And then, I guess it's their turn. You killed Washington, so it's just Nixon and Trump. And how much damage does Trump take from just standing still doing nothing?
Enough.
9.
9 damage. Literally just
It's
pieces.
lame duck combat.
Pieces are just falling off of him. It's not real. It's fake.
Done the most damage.
I've taken the most damage of any president.
Antifa.
I should get to
Dude,
get.
Destroy him.
Still standing.
I'm standing by. Standing ready.
Nixon's going to attempt to attack Joran.
This is how you get Dennis's house firebombed.
Oh, no.
It's fine. Okay.
Continue.
6 damage.
Continue doing it.
Is he-
What did he roll?
25.
No. Yeah, 6 damage. Okay.
That's the only way Dennis will get out of the shitty lease.
That's true.
You have to. You actually have
You
to
have to-
live in the burned out remains of your
I
home.
pay for the repairs.
Yeah. Yeah, 6 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow. Teddy is going to take.
Teddy bot.
Teddy bought 5,000. He just burns himself with his own internal love for 8 damage.
Teddy the detector.
He's in.
Tristan got it.
Such a good part of such a good show.
I don't even know.
That's world building right there.
Joran?
Shoot.
Okay, which one?
The one who just hit me.
Nixon's the most healthy, so yeah.
I shoot him. For
Really, they're all fucked except for Teddy. Or except for Nixon.
I got a 16.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay, I deal 8 damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
So you shot him, and it takes away the entirety of his chest chassis as well. Or like the stone.
I shoot him again.
Stone on his chest.
I shoot him in the chastity or whatever you just said.
Yes, his chastity belt.
17 this time for 5 damage.
Okay. Let's make
And
it
you know
10.
what?
I think it's more of a chastity diaper.
It's a chastity spirit.
You blow a hole, and like the gears start to come apart, and the hoses are just flailing around.
He's wiggling at me.
He's wiggling.
He's fucking wiggling.
It's wiggling.
All right, I'm gonna medkit myself.
Okay.
I got 10 hit points.
Okay.
Thank goodness. All right, back to 14.
All right.
I think I might have the healthiest
Zorthox.
guy.
2 in the negative.
Whoa.
Rut-roo.
Rat row.
God damn it.
And then
Someone get him a helmet.
It's my turn.
it's
I'll
your
just
turn.
be a zombie.
All right.
Like Zorthox.
There's really only one guy that's alive near you, and that's Trump, and
Trump.
he'll just die next turn anyways, probably. So do you finish off Trump, or do you? Save
I take a swing at Trump.
You can't hit me. You ain't nothing.
27.
You're a radical left,
hit.
socialist, liberal, communist, Marxist. What are other words that they use that are just buzzwords that don't?
Fascist.
Fascist,
Far
Nazi.
left liberal.
Nazi. I already said liberal.
20
Radical.
damage.
Radical left.
I already said that too. 20 damage.
Antifa.
Yeah.
You hit him and he
Neoliberal.
just explodes into the teeniest, tiniest little pieces ever that are all shaped
I put a mask on so I don't inhale him.
like sure. Just goes everywhere. Just
You're in a suit.
Put the mask
I
over
put
his
You
it
put a
over,
ma-
over my filtering system so it doesn't get in here.
okay. So yeah, there's just
It's
nothing
double
left.
filtered.
And I'm gonna slide over to
Except for a pair
Zorthox and medicine
tiny
him to keep him
hands.
alive, to stable him.
Roll medical.
Hey, you know what? I just botched on this baby die. I got you.
Does
Boo.
he? Do you know how the anatomy of a demon?
I missed.
Good start.
Ready? I got a critical 20.
And Zorthox, all of a sudden you wake back up with 1 hit point.
This again.
Dad told you I'd never let you go and be theirs. If I have to be here, you have to be here, Zortox.
Zoop zoop.
Breathe fire in his face.
Did you boil me?
It was Trump, I swear.
Yes.
You're up, Zoop Zoop. There's only one guy left.
Gloop,
He's not
gloop.
looking great. He's in rough
Tricky
shape.
Dick. It's Tricky Dick.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna shoot him twice because I get my max damage with a heavy repeating pistol, I guess, potentially.
Okay.
It's trickled economics.
I got 2 20s, not natural.
Okay. Yeah, they're gonna hit.
8 and
Fake
9
boobs.
plus
Fake boobs.
Fake boobs.
Fake boobs.
21 damage.
There's
And
nothing I
you
love more
fire-
than fake boobs.
You fire.
I love them. You don't know how great they actually
Oh,
are.
are those the non-natural 20s?
Zoop Zoop shoots first.
You fire
Hey.
multiple times into Nixon's chassis, and it sort of goes a little bit slow motion. It's just like as each shot just rips Nixon apart from the inside, and all of a sudden his top half comes separated from the bottom half, but you're still firing, and you blow in half the top
Rip
half.
Nixon.
Just multiple pieces. The
I was gonna say,
bottom
what-
half is still
What a
standing.
great character name.
Rip Nixon. Yeah.
Rip Nixon.
I'm Rip Nixon. I'm not a crook.
So yeah,
I'm not a cuck.
Nixon's dead. And then it looks
Rip-
like
Rip
all the
Nixon.
symbols on your arms, the sickles, they just disappear. And the door opens. What's the timer at?
It's like an hour 20.
Is it?
Yes.
Hour 17. Okay. And as the
hour
door
12.
opens, that's what we're going to call it. So thanks for tuning in. Check us out next time.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Reddit, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers. His Lord of Mastery, Big Jim, He Who Steve, Big John, The Nut Chronic, Ejac Skinner, Shadow Panda, B-Mel, Disgruntled Furniture, and Sparkle Brony. 69. If you want to support the show and have your stupid name read at the end of every episode of Botch, support us over at patreon.com/botchpodcast, like our newest patron, James. If you have a moment, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Really helps the show grow, like our newest 5-starer.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. December 7th, 2020. 5 stars. This is so involved. I work with Tristan, and he's a 5-star man. Therefore, this is a 5-star podcast.
We salute you, the real Tal She. You are this episode's
Commander Tal.
With one bit.
Hey man, that's all it takes.
I was sitting here scrolling up trying to see
I've
if
been
anyone
watching.
donated.
I've been watching. She fucking slipped it in.
It's
at
not
end.
the
Well
size of
done.
the bits.
Slipped it in real
It's where
quick.
you slip it in.
It's where you slip it in.
That's right.
Right at the end.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you to Gozer for intro and outro music. More of Gozer over at Gozer_music on all social media.
So Rip Nixon and Slip Dixon.
2 NPCs coming next year. Debauched.
And as always, when you're playing with fake boobs and you're just about to
Shit
blow
your
into-
diaper.
when you're playing with fake boobs and you're about to blow millions of pieces of yourself all over those fake boobs. Moan Botched, and we'll hear ya. See you next week, nerds. Oh, everyone in chat sticking around. We've got a second episode coming right at you. So give us a second as we go out and smoke drugs.
That's right, folks. We're going to be doing drugs. See?
I was gonna eat chicken.
Nah, chicken is a drug. For lame people.
Drug chicken.
Extra drugs in my chicken, please.
I ordered this with double drugs.
I don't taste the drugs.
Back a little bit, guys.